Hello everyone, my name is Opinion Prime and welcome to the second day of Aerialbot week. Today I will be taking a look at the combiner with Skydive. Just to be clear, he is my least favourite out of all of them. Doesn't mean he's bad, he's just my least favourite. There's just a few things that I don't like about him. And I probably should have stated in the first review of Air Raid, but I'm going to be recording all these like one after the other, except from the final one on Superion, so it might not come out, the one on Superion might not come out the day after I've done the one for Silverbolt, but I will try my hardest to get them all out like as quickly as possible. All like the limbs and Silverbolt, those will all come out a day after each other. I can't be 100% certain it's going to be like the same time, but it'll be like roughly the same amount of time. So with that cleared up, Skydive. He is very similar to Air Raid. I don't like, the only difference is this whole shoulder assembly thing. Like even the legs are like the same molding and everything and detailing. And a new head, a different head, which I don't know why, has always reminded me of, get him in focus, it's always reminded me of Drift from the Bayverse. I don't know why, he's always just reminded me of that. And like, I know Air Rage came out after, but Air Rage just wears this sort of mold a lot better than he does. So, on to some of the positives. Like, he does look good until it does slot in. It's just, it doesn't always feel like it stays in fully. It's like one bad thing, it just goes off. And then there's just like the ratchets feel really weak in the arms. Like I feel like if I just flop him about a bit, it'll just move it. But overall, I do like him, but he's just my least favorite out of all of them. I'm interested to see what they'll do for Age of the Primes though, for him, because I hope he's not a retool of Air Raid, but knowing how cheap Hasbro can be, he might be. So his accessory is just a black version of what Air Raid got. So unfortunately I do not have a second one, so I can't do dual wielding with him, but I still think it's a good gun. But I feel like it just works better on the arm, but he doesn't have a peg on the arm, so I can't do it with him, so I just have to just keep it in his hand. And like with the back here, the wings, you can like just kind of choose where they go. For me, they do not stay in like any other position except for just the ends, so I just have to keep it like that. So articulation is about the same as Air Raid, but except from like the down, I think it is like just exactly the same. Except, I mean, I guess you could maybe fake it for like some under shoulder stuff, like maybe like that. You can kind of, that's like something you can't do with Air Raid, but I still don't feel like the added kind of playability, like kind of cheating with that is worth like the very broad shoulders, and I just unhooked that again, like just the very wide build. I mean, at least he doesn't like blend in. That's one thing I will say. All of them do look good as a team because they don't blend in with each other, but I don't have Slingshot yet, so I don't know if Slingshot will blend in too much because he is just what do you call it, Fireflight, but white, even though Fireflight's mainly white. But so yeah, articulation's about the same, head up and down, cheating as usual, even though it looks terrible. Arms out a little bit more than 90, arms completely, can just move freely, bicep swivel, elbow bend, waist swivel, legs forward, legs back, legs out, knee bend. No articulation at the foot, unfortunately, but they are like decently posable. Not the greatest, but not the worst. I've seen a lot worse. A lot worse. So let's get on with size comparisons. I'll use the same ones that I used last time. So we got Legacy Break down here. Still a bit smaller. Like, this is going to be like the size that the new one's going to be. So the old ones are going to look a bit big if you like put them at put like one Combiner Wars with the Age of the Primes ones. But when they're just like a bit spread apart, it doesn't look bad. Like on a shelf it'd look fine, especially in like combined mode and that. So yeah, okay. And then bring in Off-Road. Let me just get him. So yeah, it's like just, they're the same height. No, Skydive's slightly taller. I don't know how some of them can be taller, some of them can be smaller. Because with my Bruticus, for some reason in leg mode, Swindle is taller than Brawl, which makes them a bit off balance. I don't know how that happened, I don't know why that happens. It's just a problem I deal with, but it doesn't ruin the figure for me at all. But it might be because it's a KO. But yeah, I do want to get like the Combiner War Stunticons because I just wanted to see, like, I know they're bad, I want to see how bad they are, because I've only got Off-Road from the Stunticons and he is nice, he is a good figure, he is a Combiner Wars figure. So bring in Swindle. Swindle is still taller. I'll just move the gun out of the way. I still don't understand how or why, but he is a good toy. Worse than Rook though. I used to have Rook, I don't anymore. I need to get him. I need to get actually all the what are they called? Protective bots, because I don't have any of them anymore. But yep, we can move on. I'll bring in Vortex. Just Vortex is, why is Skydive like taller than everyone? Is his head really like that much like a cone head? I guess. Yeah, he is taller. I never noticed that actually. But Vortex, probably my favorite mold. I don't know if it's my favorite color scheme, but definitely my favorite mold of Combiner Wars so far. I haven't got like the Mirage Drag Strip mold. I think that's kind of it for ones I don't have. Actually, I don't have what is it? Like the Blast Off Strafe mold from Unite Warriors. But apart from that, I've got them all. So bring in Onslaught. So he is a lot bigger, obviously because he's a Voyager, but I feel like my only complaint with the sizes is I wish the leaders weren't like double the height. I wish they were like kind of like maybe like all like there in height above. That's just how I feel though. I just don't want the leaders like towering over the others. But let's move him out the way and we can move on to transformation. So remove the gun obviously. So just rotate the head, pull out the cockpit, fold it in, the exact same as Air Raid. We can just tie the legs together, unfold the back, fold them in. If you want like a more in-depth way of how to do the legs, check out the Air Raid review because I took a bit more time with that. So you want it accordion the shoulders down and then push the arms in, making sure they peg into the side. Fold out the tail fin. You want to do the exact same on the other side. Peg in. Then you get, well, honestly, a quite decent play mode. So with like gun storage, you can put it on the top or you can put it on the side. I don't keep it, like Aerial's the only one I consider keeping weapons on, because like that's the only this is the only place where it doesn't look like non-symmetrical, but it looks terrible. Like I don't mind that it's there, it's just I'm never going to use it personally. So size comparisons, bring in Dead End again. I don't know why I'm comparing them, but it's just I think the Age of the Primes ones are smaller in vehicle as well, to like about the size of this, but I mean, I don't have them yet. I really want to get them. I'm going to, once I get them, do an entire, I'm probably going to do something like I'm doing with the Combiner Wars Aerialbots, and then probably a video comparing the two, which honestly I don't know which will win. Combiner Wars will probably win a fun factor, but that's enough rambling about the new Combiner design. So bring in Blast Off. So another plane. This is what Fireflight is basically. So they'll be, Jesus, I can't. Come on. This is like what Fireflight kinda is. So he does. They do size well, I think. Like I do think that Fireflight should have been a new mold, because it's like supposed to be slingshot, but if they didn't add the budget clearly, but I do like the mold. But yeah, let's just move him off. Oh, I just wiped out breakdown. Final size comparison, we'll bring in Brawl, because tank, fighter jet, both military vehicles, both look decent together. Like Brawl, he's a mediocre figure for me. Although this is satisfying to do, he is mediocre in my opinion, but if you like him, and if you like him and you don't like him, I'm not gonna argue, because it's your opinion. You're allowed to have your own opinion. Like in my opinion, Skydive is terrible compared to the rest of the Aerialbots, excluding Paraglide and Slingshot, because I don't have those two. So, but let's move Brawl out the way, and now we can put him into arm and leg mode. So we'll do arm again first, because I'm going to want to keep him in leg mode. So just fold everything in. Oh no, it's like you're just putting him back into robot mode. I don't think I need to, like, with the limb mode transformations, I don't think I need to kind of explain how to do it. They're simple, and I'm just gonna like show it. So with this bit, what I like to do is rotate the arm like this, fold it in, and then rotate the arm like this, and then so there's a hole in the arm, and then you want to put that into that peg. At least like try to. So you just want to do the same on the other side, I think. What do I mean? I think you do want to do that on the other side. There is other orientations for the arms, but that's kind of how I prefer it. So we'll get a hand out. These are 3D printed hands, because I just don't like the Combiner Wars ones. I understand what they were going for with it, but like, no. So he's an arm mode, but he's not. I'm not keeping him like this. I just think he works better as a leg, and also it's I just want to keep G1 basically. So like that. So we'll put him into leg mode now. So just put him back into what do you call it? Just put him back into jet mode basically. I really should not be wanting to record all these right after each other, but I said I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. So like, sorry if I sound like out of breath or something after the like later into the week of reviews, but I won't be able to find any other time to do them like individually. So I think doing it all at once will probably just be better. But there we go, him in leg mode. And I'll bring in air raid just so you can see how they look. There we go. So far it's looking good. So I'll just leave him there. Oh, okay, air raid just fell. No worries, he's still in one piece. So that's Skydive. Overall, not as good as air raid. I think he's the weakest out of them. I think Skydive's the weakest out of all the Aerialbots, but he's fun as part of the team. Like, I do recommend getting at least one of the Combiner Wars, like, Superions. Either, like, the base one, Unite Wars, or the G2 one. But, like, he is fun. They all are fun, as you'll see. So, that's been Opinion Prime, signing off. Have a good day.